Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to start a new series on AI technology in our world today. And I believe that 2024 is going to be a big leap, and it's going to be the year of AI. And what do I mean by this? AI has been introduced to so many things, as you know already. We've got it in our phones. They help you with editing your photos and videos and such. You're entering it in programs now on the PC, as well as many other smart devices in our lives today. And today we're going to start with the PC and a thing called CoPilot and ChatGPT. If you've been paying attention to it at all, you'll find that over the last couple of years, it's really been exploding. Starting out on the PCs, it's moved to our mobile devices. ChatGPT has really revolutionized the production of editing, creating, research, all kinds of facets of our life in the world of technology. I'm gonna tell you, if you really don't understand what I'm talking about or want to get in it, just stay tuned and watch this video, and I guarantee you it will intrigue you on what's in store for you with AI. First part of the series, we're going to talk about AI in the PC, and I'll show you a little bit of how that ChatGPT works on the PC. Now, ChatGPT has been around for a few years, and it was created by Microsoft and some other independent companies, and has really gone gangbusters over the last couple of years. So starting out covering it on the PC makes sense because that's where it all began. And Microsoft actually has a leading edge on this, and you'll see that as we look through how it's working on the PC today, the advantages of using it on a Windows PC. So let's move over to my PC and take a look. So you can use a PC, desktop, or a laptop, and you have to use the Windows Edge program because it does not work with Chrome or Firefox or any other browser, simply because it's embedded in the browser. So as you can see here, I'm on a Windows Central website, and it's quite long, the article here that I'm looking at. And let's say you run into sites or articles that are quite lengthy and you don't really want to spend, or you don't know if it's going to have the content you want. That's where CoPilot really comes in. CoPilot is this icon right up here at the top, and it looks like that symbol there. When you click on it, you can go here and you could use CoPilot, and it will auto hide unless you actually click on the button up above and lock it into place. Now it can always be there and part of your browser if you want it to. Now, CoPilot works a couple different ways. You can simply just type in your question, or with the microphone, you can ask the question. So right now I'm going to go ahead and ask it to summarize this page. Sending, it'll go ahead and summarize this page. It may take it a little bit. It's kind of slow, I've noticed that, and Chat is also a little bit slow on coming back at times. And I'm guessing it's depending on how much use there is on the network at the time. And since Windows is rather large, there's probably millions of people using it, which causes it to go a little slow. So you can see here, I've got 1, 2, 3, looks like a fourth paragraph starting. So it's broke down this entire website into 4 paragraphs, as you can see here. So there's 4 main things in this article. Surface Pro 10, Surface Pro Laptop 6, Cadmus PC, Surface Laptop 6, and then Surface Pro 10. So these are the main things in this article. So now I can read the summary of each and decide whether I want to spend more time on the article reading it or not. So that's really kind of nifty and helps me out when I'm doing research. So something you might want to give it a try. If you've never done it, you've got to try it. Now, what's also nice about this is you can have it do a research, and not only will it give you research data, it will also give you where it got it from. Let's do something simple. Let's just check the weather here. What is the local weather? Send that out, and it's going to check my local weather. And it is a little slow responding again. Here we go. It's giving me my weather here, all typed out. And what's really nice after that, it gives me a nice little image here of the weather, which is really nice. I can click on this image and go to where it got it from. But also what's really nice in this little article thing that it presented, it gives me links on where it got the information. It looks like it got all the information from number 1, which is MSN, but it also gives me another option where I could check weather. So we'll just click this MSN, and that's where it got the weather from. 42 degrees out here, and it looks like it's going to be raining. So that's a really nice feature here, and you could do that if you're researching any item. It'll look it up, it'll give you links for it. Now, the benefit of CoPilot, I want to show you where CoPilot has an advantage over most ChatGPTs or AIs. So here's ChatGPT, and this is free for 3.5. If you want to go with 3.4, you can upgrade and pay for it. I don't do that here. But let's try and do the same thing here. Number one is, unfortunately, there's no way to do voice input on this ChatGPT. You actually have to type it in, so that's kind of annoying. That's one advantage that CoPilot has. So here I'm just going to go have it. What is the current weather forecast? And I'm going to have it check my weather. I got to put an E in there. So we send it up. It's going to check, but no, it says, I'm sorry, I don't have a real-time capability and ability to access current data, including weather forecasts. So it cannot get current data. So let's find out how far behind it is. Let's say, how current is the data from ChatGPT? Let's find out directly from the program itself. And I believe it's just a year or two behind. So you can see here, as of my last update, January 2022. So that's 2 years old. So it's 2 years behind on data. So anything, as it says here, it is important to verify information provided and seek more recent resources than the latest update. So it's saying that there's events. I cannot provide information on events or developments that occurred after that date. So it is not current. And you'll find that in any form. I also have it on my phone and other devices, and ChatGPT is 2 years behind. So if you want to use something current, you've got to use CoPilot. So you saw there, CoPilot is very handy. It can be very convenient and very useful if you're doing research or really want to look anything up on the internet. Now, so if any of you are thinking, because it was something I thought of, yes, CoPilot is actually connected to Bing. Bing is Microsoft's search engine, and they work hand in hand together. So CoPilot uses Bing, or Bing uses CoPilot, which uses Chat to get its data. But on top of that, because as you saw, ChatGPT is not very current, it's a couple years behind, it kind of fills in the gaps using Bing. So that's a really nice feature. And you could use it all with just the one program, not having to jump from ChatGPT to Google search or whatever else you might need to get current information. So now I'm sure there are other things in the works, such as Bard, which is a Google assistant. When Bard is actually formally released and supposed to come to the Pixel 8 Pro or the Pixel 8, that'll also be similar to Bing, I think. It should fill in the gaps where ChatGPT or these other AIs don't quite make it current. And then as we know, Apple has Siri, that's their AI, and they are, I'm sure, frantically trying to update that because they apparently have some new updates coming out this year. We'll talk about that later in the series. So hopefully Apple will start to catch up with their AI technology into the devices. And then there's Samsung with Bixby, and there's a lot of talk about AI improvements coming this year, but we'll talk about that in another part of this series when we go to mobile tech. So right now, it's very important to stay tuned. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next video in the series when we're going to talk about mobile AI. If you have any comments or any questions, please leave those in the comments below, and we'll try to address those in the next upcoming videos. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you got some good content out of this video and enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button below. Once again, Happy New Year. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.